Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be discussing my thoughts on the CW show Superman and Lois. Now I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this show, and I want to hear your thoughts as well. So smash it down in the comments below, smash that like button, click subscribe, and you know what? Let's jump into this thought and review of Season 1 and Season 2 where we are right now. Right now. Okay, so, where do I begin with Superman and Lois? I have been known to slate this Superman because of what they did with him in Supergirl. I just did not like it at all. It just felt very, very wrong. For a character of Superman to be treated like that just did not work for me at all. So, when I heard they were doing a Superman and Lois show, I was kind of like, I don't care about this character. Why should I care about this show? Why should I do it? But people have been telling me it was good. People have been saying you should give it a go. And I was like, I really only like Arrow and parts of Arrow from the CW. Flash I tried to watch, I just could not get into. Supergirl, it's just horrible, isn't it? And all the other ones are just, awful. Absolutely awful. But I am here to tell you right now that I will hold my hands up right now and say I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong. Completely, utterly, magically, well, not magically, just completely, utterly, stupidly wrong. This Superman and Lois show is great. It's absolutely great. Loved it. I must say, after watching episode 1 and episode 2, I was addicted. I was just constantly, I gotta binge this, I gotta finish this, I gotta catch up to where we are now. I have to get there. And I did. I've got there. And the verdict is, this is one of my favorite superhero show, one of my favorites. This iteration of Superman is one of my favorites. I actually like Tyler's iteration of Superman. It's incredible. But what I like about this show is it is a very unique and fresh take on the Superman character. It's something I haven't watched or witnessed or really dove into much of, and that is Superman dealing with everyday to day life as a parent. That is so interesting to me, and being able to have a character that is supposed to be the perfect human being, to be this all-powerful being that can literally save the planet at any moment, deal with one of the hardest things that any mortal man, any mortal woman can deal with, and that is parenting. And that's what this show's about. It's about him trying to be Superman while looking and being there for his children, his twin sons that he has, Jonathan and Jordan, while also being a good husband to Lois. That is my favorite part of this show, is that whole family dynamic. Having him be able to try and save the world and leave at any moment, without any notice, and to try and explain his way out of every situation. But then to also be there for his kids, because one of his kids is athletically gifted. He is the popular kid, the one that is just gifted with this insane ability. While his other son, which I like they went down this route as well, it has social anxiety. He can't actually integrate with society. He doesn't know how to talk to people. He doesn't know how to make friends. Where Jonathan is the complete opposite. And I thought that worked well. And having Clark have this idea of, what if Jordan doesn't get any powers, but Jonathan does? He's already ahead of Jordan by a mile. He's already this huge popular guy, like this, the perfect one, in other words, just the perfect one. Jordan's the broken down one. But when it gets flipped and Jordan actually gets the powers and Jonathan doesn't, it creates a great dynamic between the brothers themselves, and their relationship throughout this show is just incredible. The way that they bounce off, the way they can be there for each other, the way that they stick up for each other, the way they have the actual brother toughs that you always do, works wonders. Absolutely fantastic. Love that. But what I like is the Jonathan character because he had everything. He had the world at his feet. He was the starting QB. He was a freshman. He wasn't supposed to be starting. He was gifted. He was popular. He had this gorgeous girlfriend. He was everything in his life was complete. He was there, set, done, and dusted. When they moved to Smallville, his life starts to crumble beneath him. And it's so good because you understand the decisions he makes throughout season 1 and season 2 to why he's doing what he's doing, why he's rebelling in certain areas, why he's making these choices to take XK to try and show his brother, like, oh, you may have superpowers, but hey, that doesn't mean anything. I'm still the better brother. That all is great. You have to have a character. When a character has everything, you got to make his world crumble so you can build him back up. And they do that so well. And having Clark deal with that is awesome because we're trying to see Clark as a dad. And just remember, Superman is supposed to be perfect, but he ain't no perfect father. And he makes mistakes. He makes decisions that you may question. And I like that about him. He's learning because there is no manual to look after kids. And when you're in the teenage years, we all know what we were like when we were in the teenage years. We were just absolutely rebelling left, right, and center at any choice we could get. And Clark has to deal with that. And I like that about his Superman. Trying to hold a secret. And then you have Jordan, who is developing powers. And now he's facing the same situation Clark had. You can't tell anyone your secret. Not until you're ready to marry that person and you're going to marry them. Because what happens if things fall apart? They can tell the world who you are. And I like how Jordan's dealing with that as well. And we're starting to see in season 2 the effects of that. And it works so well. It works absolutely fantastically. I also like Lana as a character. I think she's fantastic. Her whole family dynamic is great as well. Kyle came off a bit of an asshole when we first met him. But I grew to like him. I really grew to like him and understood why he was doing what he's doing. He just wants what's best for Smallville. So I understood his motives to why he was doing it. But then when we get season 2 and things fell apart because of what happened with Morgan Edge, the town starts to turn on him. And then another reveal gets made and you're kind of like, bro, I'm rooting for you, but you had the biggest uphill to climb. And it's going to be a massive one, and I like that about it. I also like the dynamic that we have with Tyler's Superman and Clark with his brother, his actual half-brother from Krypton, Morgan Edge. I really like that dynamic. Morgan Edge is a character that I really understand why he was doing what he was doing. His motives are there. I understand completely. He was manipulated by his father as being told, this is your destiny. This is what you have to do. You have to sacrifice yourself to create a new Krypton. And he's willing to do anything and everything. So I enjoyed that aspect of him. And I'm liking the anti-hero that they're going down with him now. In season 2, it sort of seems like they're going down the anti-hero route. And I want to see him connect with the family of Clark. Because I think he's just such a cool character to have. And I really like him. And I want to see more of him dealing with Jordan, helping Jonathan, just being there as an uncle. I really, really like that. Which is what we got in the Bizarro world. Like, we get that in Bizarro world, which is the whole season 2 take. This whole new Bizarro storyline that isn't the traditional Bizarro storyline that we know, but a very unique and cool one that I'm actually enjoying quite a lot. And in that world, in the Shadow world, he's actually there around. And it's really, really cool, and I really like that. But I really like this show. I really do. I like the addition of John Henry Irons as well. I thought that dynamic is great, having him married to Lois in another multiverse, and now he's here to save the world because he thinks Superman's going to go bad again. That whole thing, and then Natalie, his daughter, arrives at the end of season 1. It's phenomenal. This is top tier comic book material for me. Top tier. I love it. And again, I was wrong. I was completely wrong about this show. I'm so glad I gave it a go. And if there's any other doubters out there that are doubting this take on Superman, this iteration, or don't want to take this show on because of CW, I'm here to tell you I was one of those guys. I was one of those people that just shunned this, absolutely destroyed this, said this was not Superman. Started to watch it, Now I can't stop. Now I'm just like, when's the next episode coming? When is the next episode coming? I cannot wait for the next episode. So far, one of my favorite comic book shows of all time. Absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Superman and Lois? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.